The connection between the machine men of the Necron Empire and the augmented cybermen of the Adeptus Mechanicus cannot be easily dismissed. Is it any wonder then that these two forces should long have history of skirmishes, another of which will play out in our studio today? This is 40K in 40 minutes, Admech versus Necrons. Greetings 40K fans, your host JT, the voice of Play on here, and my goodness gracious, do we have a contest for you today. Channel favorite Michael is back with his Necrons to face Tak and his Adeptus Mechanicus in a battle of new codexes.
I'm really excited to play the Admech. I've played the Admech since its inception, and getting a new codex is always exciting. Mike is always a blast to play. I think this might be the first time I'm actually playing Michael on the channel, so this will be a fun one.
The new Admech rules are quite interesting, and the Explorator Maniple is no different.
The detachment I'm playing is Explorator Maniple, and I get to choose an objective, and I get reroll once to wound against it. And there's a stratagem in there that allows me to choose another one that acts as the same. So the rerolls are back.
I really like the Explorator Maniple, and I think it fits well into Tak's playstyle. He's got Belisarius Cawl, a Tech Priest Manipulus with Logis Enhancement, a Tech Priest Enginseer with the Magos Enhancement, and a Tech Priest Dominus with a Genitor Enhancement. He's got a squad of Skatari Vanguard, 2 Skorpekh Disintegrators, 6 Cataphrone Breachers with Arc Rifles, 6 Cataphrone Destroyers with Plasma Culverins, 2 squads of 2 Sidonian Dragoons, an Onager Dunecrawler with the new Sidonian Skatros.
Full disclaimer, I'm not a fan of this new Stillwalker. I don't know what to do with it. It will do nothing against the Necron characters. But at the point value that it is, I think it can go out and get objectives and or score me some of those niche tactical cards or tactical secondaries. So we'll see what happens.
Hey everybody, Michael Buckthorpe coming to play the new Necron Codex. I love the fact that they're returning to Armies of Renown style for our detachments. We have a Canoptek, we have a Destroyer heavy one. We even have a new one that's very interesting that features the Lychguard Triarchs, kind of the heavier nobility of the Necrons.
Michael is playing a Necron Annihilator Legion. He's got a Skorpekh Destroyer Lord with a Soulless Reaper enhancement, Orikan the Diviner, a Lokhust Destroyer Lord, a Royal Warden, a Plasmancer, an Overlord with a translocation shroud, that's a new piece, 20 warriors, a squad of Lychguard and a squad of Immortals, some Deathmarks, 2 squads of Tomblades, a big squad of Flayed Ones and a smaller squad of Flayed Ones, a Canoptek Reanimator, some Lokhust Heavy Destroyers, and some Lokhust Destroyers. Annihilation Legion is a really aggressive detachment from the new Necron book.
The Annihilation Legion stratagems are really interesting with a lot of movement options, a lot of lock you down, follow you, a lot of different things that I don't think Tak is going to expect and going to be in his face pretty quick, actually.
Destroyer Cult and Flayed One units will get to reroll charges, and if one or more of those targets of the charge are below half strength, they're going to get +1 to it. Suddenly, Flayed Ones seem to be back on the menu, and I like it. These models are cool, and they're creepy, and they should represent some real danger on the tabletop, and I think they do now.
The Necrons can hit hard, but they have to be very close to me to do that. And my list in particular, and the Admech in particular, are very good at shooting.
I do find that we are a little bit more of a horde army, which I appreciate. So I can't really rely on the resiliency of my units. There's no Lychguard tanking half of the army anymore, but they're still tough. They're still gonna pose a threat. I still have to jam them up in Tak's face and make him make poor choices.
So we're gonna need to see if Mike can weather the storm as he kind of launches forward, and will he actually reach my face?
Today's mission setup is a simple one. Dawn of War supply drop with Chilling Rain. We're going to be playing classic long edges with disappearing objectives. And players won't know which objectives start disappearing until the start of the game. Each objective in the No Man's Land is worth 5 points to a maximum of 10 per turn. However, as the objectives start to disappear, they start to get worth more points. Being able to pressure the right objective at the right time should be the key to victory in this one.
So I got a 5, you got a 6. So you choose.
I'm gonna
make me deploy first.
Make you deploy first.
Make me deploy first.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Tak is putting his Dominus with his Breachers, his Manipulus with his Destroyers, and the Enginseer is going to be solo. Cawl is also solo as they get lone operated within range of other Admech units and vehicles. Michael is putting his Skorpekh Lord with his Skorpechs, his Plasmancer with his Immortals, the Overlord is going with the Lychguard, the Royal Warden and Orikan the Diviner is going with the Warrior Squad, and he's got his Deathmarks in Deep Strike Reserve.
So that is a Disintegrator that does have out of line of sight shooting.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with a unit of Tomblades. We're gonna go right there.
Vanguard, and they're going to just try to hide behind this forest here.
I'm gonna go Tomblade over here. Okay, I'm gonna put the Lychguard right on the line.
Lychguard on the line.
20-man strong warriors. And destroyers, I'm not touching the foresty ruins. Okay, I'm gonna put the Reanimator over here. Now the Reanimator's range is really piddly now.
The Dominus gives them a 4-up invuln and a 5-up feel no pain. Next, we are going to go with the Destroyers.
Okay.
Okay, so Belisarius Cawl is going to go into this hot mess here.
Okay.
I don't want to get my tank shot immediately. The tank is going to kind of be behind the other tank.
Looks like the Alpha objective is the mid objective, and the Omega objective is the far right on the overhead. So turn 4, the mid objective disappears, and turn 5, the far left one will disappear.
Here we go.
I want to go second.
Oh, looks like you're going first there, bud. All right, I get my scout move, my brave planes, and I will fly them over yonder. Over here. And then these brave planes are probably going to do the exact same thing. Here. Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you.
Have fun.
You too.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at ArcW. The holiday season is approaching, and ArcW wants to help you not only with your New Year, New Army resolution, but with a gift of their services as well. Anyone who is a subscriber to their newsletter will get a 10% discount on the services throughout the month of December, and in addition, all those who place an order through December 2023 will participate in the Christmas raffle. The Christmas raffle will be held on January 12th with all orders for the month of December and will consist of a voucher worth 3,000 euros for ArcW services to start the new year with your new army. This is applicable to existing projects ordered in December as well and void where prohibited by law. Talk about a killer deal. You get a 10% discount during December 2023 as a Christmas gift to everyone who is subscribed to the newsletter. A newsletter which includes reports of the best projects they're working on, blog tutorials and hobby tips, news about the studio, Games Workshop news coverage, early access to the events and promotions that ArcW runs, ebooks, free downloads for painting, and of course, the Christmas raffle, to be held on January 12th from among all projects completed in December. You get one entry for every 500 euros, and there is no limit to the number of entries. Make sure to subscribe to their newsletter at the link below and let ArcW help you start off the new year right with the hobby project of your dreams. Now, back to the action.
I am going first. Before I go into my command phase, I need to choose what protocol I'm going into.
Sounds like you're copying me, but that's okay.
Tak chooses the Conqueror imperative. That's going to give him assault on all his weapons and an extra AP versus units within Michael's deployment zone. That's a way to get moving a gun line fast. Call's using reroll 1s to hit within 6 inches of him. That's the invocation of Machine Vengeance. Tak's Tech Priest fails to generate him a command point. He's choosing his home objective as his acquisition target. That's going to give him reroll to wound rolls of 1 to any unit firing off of that. Tech Priest Enginseer gives the Onager a 5+ field no pain. And Tak has drawn Area Denial and Investigate Signals.
Alright, so I'm going to start the festivities by advancing.
Being able to advance and shoot really means that the Admech static gun line of old is kind of gone.
We're going to need to test whether the tank can tank. Because with Area Denial, I need to zoom it into the middle and really hope for the best.
Tak can get really close to Michael's Necrons here and bring some of his short-range weapons to bear and start really pounding on him quick.
So they're going to go there. Call's going to move forward. Advance the Dragoons. Advance the other Dragoons. I'm rolling hot right now, which has me concerned. 4, an extra 4 inches. So then the Skatros right there is doing exactly what I thought it would do, which is investigate signals. And then we'll go into shooting. With Necrons, you have to focus fire because if you do not wipe those units out completely, they're just gonna come back. So we're gonna start with the Scorpius Disintegrator in the back here.
Okay.
So here's the blast weapon.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
4 up invuln save, sir, because of my brand new, fully, freshly painted, of which 4 drop.
Okay. All right, so now it's the missile.
Yep. 2s. Got it. 2 4-ups. I make 1.
And you make the other.
Nope.
You don't.
Just merc a warrior, just extra good.
Then we will go with tank number 2. The warrior blob is not ideal. They're not a big threat coming towards me. The only problem is they're the only one where I can pour this much firepower into a single unit. On 4s. Save one. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
We roll the 1.
A total of 9 this phase.
I'm
Yep.
going to go with the plasma destroyers, and they're going to go into the. They're
Immortals.
going to go into the.
Oh, warriors.
Warriors.
Okay.
Because of the enhancement on that character, they go from 4s to ballistical 3.
Ooh, plasma culverins from the Canoptek Destroyers are doing some serious work.
I get one more chance. Foster blaster. I miss.
Excellent.
Lethal.
I'm fine.
Okay. I daisy chained enough to be within my reroll range.
Okay.
So I hit once. So on a. So kill him.
7 points on secondaries for attack on his first turn. He really neutered that warrior squad, but he didn't have much else for targets. Solid hiding and deployment for Michael.
Start of my turn, I go to 2. Attack goes to 2 command points.
Michael's command phase now, and his secondary draw is secure no man's land and capture enemy outpost. That's being new ordered immediately for Bring It Down. I think that's a good choice. I usually like to save that for later, but there's absolutely no way he can capture enemy outpost turn 1. And sometimes holding onto it is a bit of a trap. No battle shock and minimal reanimation for Michael as we head to his turn.
These guys here are going to advance, and they auto-advance as 6. That's what the new Shrouded Overlord allows them to do.
The Lychguard move up. Tax choosing to Overwatch on 5s with that squad because that's their ability. He kills 2 of the Lychguard and loses a Cataphren to Hazardous for his trouble.
These guys are going to mulch forward. Top. So now I'm pretty well free to move these fellas up.
Yeah.
And the Reanimator is going to go over to here. So they're going to advance for an extra 6. So yeah, they're hoping. This unit, as expected,
Nope.
get them because they have a 14-inch movement, so they have plenty of range. I'm just going to go like this. Now these fellas,
Want to come at me?
they want to come at you, but they're going to run away instead. I'm
Aw.
advancing these guys.
Run
Run away! Yeah, we didn't like that last little volley that you gave us. So away they go. Move over to here.
Are they in range of the objective?
Should be, if I go like that. Let's go with some shooting then. Let's put the Tomblades over here. Are going to put their particle beamers into the destroyers, Catapon Destroyers. Is that what they're at?
Tax using a new command stratagem, Incense Exhaust. The Destroyers of the Doomcrawler will have stealth and cover. 1 command point to give 2 units stealth and cover. Nice.
How many shots? Hitting on 3s, which goes to 4s because of your stealth. 5s, but fishing for devs.
Armor save. Kill him. Let's make the charge harder.
Sure.
Those Tomblades have shot and scooted away.
Let's go over here. So I have 2 Lokhust Heavy Destroyers, which are going to put their shots into the Onager Doomcrawler. I'm rerolling 1s because you're a vehicle.
Okay.
Doomcrawler takes 4 damage from the Heavy Destroyers.
7 wounds remain. Okay. And then the Plasmancer.
Oh, the Plasmancer does 3 mortal wounds to the Doomcrawler. Wow.
2 are going to go here. 4 is going to go over here. 4 is rerolling.
Which I make 1.
2 damage.
And then I ignore 1.
So you got
I've got 3 wounds remaining. And the Onager Doomcrawler survives. It's got 3 wounds remaining. So I think I'm going to get out of this at least with my tank.
and then 12 shots going onto the Dragoons.
Sure.
5s are crits. 1s.
Yep. They are 2-7.
1 more.
Okay, so they go to a 4-up.
Okay.
Of which I make 2.
These guys over here, I'm
Yep.
gonna dump their shots into that. 3d6 shots. 6s are devs.
So all my 3s, I failed both.
Okay.
And I'm looking for my feel no pains.
Okay.
Of which I make 1. So this is the other dev wound.
Okay.
Okay.
Made it. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, okay, charge number 1, gonna be Flayed Ones into your Onager Doomcrawler.
Boy howdy, here we go. Flayed Ones charge the Onager Doomcrawler. As it's below half strength, they will have sustained hits 1, and all hits are criticals, and they get +1 to their charge. Ah, Flayed Ones are back, baby.
The Flayed Ones do what now?
Flayed Ones into the Dragoons as well.
That's a 4, or that's a 3. That's a free reroll because they are a flared unit.
Yep.
Come on, Betsy. How about an 11?
There you go.
I imagine that the Flayed Ones charging into tax units goes something like this. Pretty simple. Let's just see if Weight of Dice can tear down an Onager Doomcrawler.
I hope not.
Michael using Spore of Frailty. That's going to get +1 to hit and wound against the Onager. And wow! Wait a minute. That's crazy sauce. Sustained hits 1, all hits are criticals, and +1 to hit and wound?
I think 5-man Flayed Ones are my new favorite thing ever. Looking for 5s. Get you with the other one. Here we go. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing.
5 Flayed Ones just killed an Onager Doomcrawler.
Looks like crab legs on the menu, boys. Do you know what a Flayed One would do with a crab walker? Like, would he just like wear the crab claws, or would he like just scoop all the good parts out of the middle and dip them in butter? Like, what's up?
40 attacks.
40 attacks.
Yep.
Hey, look, ha ha ha! I'm an orc player, ha ha ha! Blah! Wow! Whatever.
Down goes a Dragoon. That is 2 more bring it down points for Michael.
And then I guess I get to fight back with that unit and this unit. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
On
3s. 6. Nope. You ice a guy.
Yay. And then these guys are gonna.
Yes, please. Because you're on the objective.
So we're on 3s?
Yep. 4 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
Okay. One's dead. And then here comes the axe.
Okay.
On 3s.
5 up. Pass 1, fail 2. 2 more drop.
Big turn for Michael. He secured No Man's Land for 5 and bring it down for 6. It's 11-7 favor of Michael as we head to turn 2.
I think I did a very good job of gumming up the board. I have flooded the field. I have control of all of the main objectives. Now it's up to Tak to decide what he's able to do with his limited number of guns he has left.
So at the beginning of the battle round is when I choose protocols.
Okay.
I need to maximize damage here.
Choosing the Protector imperative now, that's going to give Tak heavy on all of his weapons, as well as ignoring an AP if he's inside his deployment zone versus ranged attacks.
This might be a turn where I have to weather the storm. I have some very durable units that are placed on strategic objectives. Let's see how durable they really are.
And what a horrendous draw for secondaries. Bring it down, which Michael has, what, 1 vehicle? And secure No Man's Land. No primary for Tak, as Michael has gummed up the objectives with bodies. Tak does gain an extra command point. He's a 2 to Michael's 1.
Cawl is going to reroll once a hit.
Okay.
I'm going to repair this tank here, so that has a 5 up feel no pain.
Once again, choosing his home objective for his acquisition target, giving anybody in range of that reroll wound rolls of 1.
I am going to fall back with this unit here, because they have fall back and charge.
Tak falls his Dragoon back. The Skitarii Vanguard readjust their position to the back of the board. Not a lot of movement otherwise. He wants to take advantage of heavy.
Going into shooting, this unit here that's getting no buffs, no rerolls whatsoever.
Okay.
Firing into unit of the Flayed Ones. Stay on 5s.
Oh, the Vanguard have just chewed up those Flayed Ones.
Plasma.
Okay. -2, I assume?
Yep. Right. 2 of my breachers will go into the Tomblades. Other 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to go into the
Lychguard.
into the Tomblades. Was 2 of them.
Cataphrod Breachers firing into the Tomblades. Tomblades are down, and the Lychguard only lose 2 models.
Tomblades are gone. That means there's only 4 Flayed Ones left on that objective. I'm going to be able to do that in the charge. Let's try to kill those Flayed Ones because of what they did to me.
No.
I get D3 shots from Belisarius Cawl into them. Only 1 shot.
Cawl shoots the Flayed Ones, and he kills one.
This is the Volkai Plaster going into the Lychguard. Please.
Okay, I'm gonna take that guy.
Yep. 1 stubber, Flayed One, 2 stubbers, Lychguard,
Got it.
missile, Lychguard,
Got it.
Belisarius energy cannon, Lychguard.
Got it.
So here's the 2d6 shots.
Okay. 4 ups. Okay, one guy takes a wound.
Okay. I got you.
3 up. That's fail 1.
Okay, so 1 dice.
Okay.
Let's see if the missile can do it. So I'm going to re-roll those. 4 ups, please and thank you. That's 2.
Ooh, 4 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
Nope, I killed. And then now the stubber into the Flayed One. We'll see what happens. Oh. Into the box. This tank is going to go into the Lychguard.
Everything?
With everything.
Here we go.
And we're going to go with the stubbers first.
Here we go.
Hitting on 3s because I did not move. And then let's see if I get any more hits.
That's small.
That's frustrating. Okay, let's see if I get a lot of shots.
Oh, command reroll for number of shots. 8 is great.
3s. Because I'm close to my acquisition.
No. 1 dies. 1 takes a wound.
Okay. This is a missile launcher now.
Okay.
Going into the Lychguard.
Okay.
Missile launcher now kills another model. Michael pops his resurrection orb for d6 wounds and only 2, brings 1 model back, and he will still have to test for battle shock next turn.
So then into the charge phase.
Yes.
The Dragoons do have the ability to fall back and charge.
Yep.
So I'm going to charge there.
Okay. Oh, well then. There's your boxcars that you kind of probably want the other ones.
I wanted the other one to do it.
As predicted, Tank shocking the Flayed Ones, tax out of command points, but he's got 9 dice to hunt for 5s, and he picks them up.
Are you doing these ones here?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Pretty much anyway. But, yeah.
7. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
you're good.
Going into the fight phase now.
Yep.
He's going to fight first. Please roll hot.
Let's do it.
The Tomblades have died to the Dragoons. Kind of expected that. The Dragoons could do some work. Well, Tax scored no primary, but did secure No Man's Land, to my surprise, as he was really hard up against at the start of that turn. However, he's discarding Bring It Down, as it really does no use to him, but he does not gain a command point, because he already did this turn. So 12 to 11, as we head to Michael's turn 2.
That was eventful. I'm very interested to see how the rest of this turn goes, because that I wasn't expecting to get wiped completely off of.
Battle Shock on the Necron Warriors, and they are Battle Shocked. The Lychguard succeed their Battle Shock test. 1 Lychguard returns to the unit with reanimation. 3 Warriors return with reanimation. Michael has scored 5 primary points. He's drawn Assassination and Storm Hostile Objective. 16 to 12 as we head to his movement phase.
Skorpekh is going to move.
Okay.
So I got to move. So we're going to go here. 4 inches over to here.
Yep.
Looks like it's time for the Canoptek Reanimator to come out to play. The Lychguard fall back. Looks like he's measured out for about a 7-inch charge for the Skorpeks. So no flamers, however, overwatching on a 5-up.
Yeah, overcharging. I've overwatched my destroyers into Michael's destroyers, hoping I can knock out 1. But what I'm actually really hoping for, I just want 1 hazardous. If I can get 1 hazardous roll, I will make that charge near impossible for him.
Tack loses a model of hazardous, and that's going to make it a 10-inch charge now for Michael if he wants to reach them.
I'm going to bring in my Deathmarks.
Yep, you're going to shoot this one?
Yeah. Because if I can kill him, then I brought them to half strength. Let's do the shoot. Let's start this party. They're firing at that unit.
Okay. I am going to use this once per phase.
Yep.
Ability to turn on my 4-up invuln.
Okay.
I might lose him here.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, the Deathmarks have missed the character. Oh, boy.
Do the heavy destroyers here are going to put all their shots into your Dragoon. So, rolling in
2s.
5-up invulnerable saves to the Dragoon, and he makes them all. What the deuce? Check his dice.
The Immortals are going to go into here.
Okay.
My Plasmancer is going to start by throwing his Living Lightning into those fellas. D6, I'm looking for 4s. You're taking 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. Do I save him on 5s? I do.
You save them both?
Yep.
Stop it! 20 shots from my Immortals going into those.
Looking for 5s.
Looking for 5s. So I got
So that's on a 4-up invuln. In my hand. Oh, I drop a good number. They survive.
Only one breacher goes down.
Royal Warden is going to fire his, and then there's 3 gauss rifles. So the gauss rifles first on 4s, and nope.
Getting
2 hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Both hits, winning on 5s.
That was a 6.
That was 1.
That Dragoon is still alive on that left flank objective.
Destroyers over here, going to fire everything into that.
Ooh, the other squad of Dragoons are absolutely, well, destroyed by the Destroyers. So he's not going to get Storm Hostile for Michael, and it looks like it may not get any secondaries this turn.
That's it for shooting. We're going to try a long bomb charge.
So that's a 10-inch now.
10-inch charge. Yeah.
I see a 5.
That's an 8.
Oh, that's an 8.
The Skorpeks need a 10-inch charge with a built-in reroll, and he's in!
Woo! Something like that.
And now I've got Skorpekh Destroyers in my lines, and that is trouble.
Crimson Harvest. Every time I end a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range and roll a d6. 2 to 5, you take d3 mortal wounds. On a 6, you take d3 plus 3.
Wow.
6. No, so d3.
Okay.
Take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, so 1 has 1 wound remaining.
Let's go to combat. We'll do Skorpekh Destroyers first.
Okay.
So they each got 4 attacks apiece, and the Overlord makes it so that they have the lethal hits as well.
Ooh.
Lethal hits.
He wipes out the unit. That gets a character kill, and Murderous Reanimation brings back a Skorpekh.
The one that got iced earlier, we were hanging on to him. I'm gonna put him over.
The Destroyers are wiped. That unit is so clutch against the Necrons. That's a pretty big blow, and now I'm kind of stuffed into my zone. That is not a good position to be in.
Big turn for Michael. Discard Storm Hostile objective for a command point to put him to 2. Scores 5 on Assassination, and had 5 on Primary. 21 to 12 as we head to tax turn 3. Decisions. Which doctrine does he go with?
I think I'm going to go with Protector. Again, I want the extra +1 hit. Otherwise, I don't think I've got enough to take them out.
Looks like Protectiva Imperative, keeping the heavy option so he can stand still and just shoot away. His new secondaries are capture enemy outpost and behind enemy lines. That is worse than his last turn. He's got to use new orders. He's out of command points. Ditches capture enemy outpost to draw deploy homers.
Tak is doing a foolish beginner's move in that he drew cards that he can't score. Really rookie mistake.
Guess what? I didn't draw those, Michael. I distinctly remember your hand in my business.
The good hand giveth and the good hand taketh.
Home objective gets acquisition target again, and a 4-up to gain a command point fails.
Then Call's going to go reroll once to hit.
Okay.
5 points primary, 17-21 in favor of Michael.
In the movement phase. So still on it, but you're not able to see him. Bakayaro is going to move.
Oh my god, he moves how far?
8 plus I rolled a 6. So he moves.
Why?
Get on that objective.
A lot of movement for Tak. He gets heavy if he stays still, so he'll be +1 to hit.
We're in the shooting phase now?
We are in the shooting phase. The Dominus is going to fire into the Hexmark Destroyers, while everybody else will fire at them.
Deathmarks.
Sorry, Deathmarks.
Yep.
Michael using Mask of Death on his Destroyers. That's going to make them -1 to be hit.
I'm hoping that these breachers annihilate those Skorpekh Destroyers.
All right, my Skorpeks are in. They are there. They're in your face. And cut away.
Ah, crap.
What?
Why is the Play On logo upside down?
It's gonna bother people.
That bothers me so, yeah.
Oh, it's not enough. And the Destroyers have picked up the Destroyers.
All right, my Skorpeks are not there. They're not in his face. They're not there anymore.
Cataphrod versus evil robot Necrons. Or robot tracked dudes versus robot floaty dudes? I'm not sure. But it's the Destroyers kill the Destroyers. It's like the Rough Riders beat the Rough Riders. If you know, you know.
So then I've got 3 shots from the Volkite
Okay.
into the Hexmarks.
Okay.
6s do depths.
3 up. Kill 1.
Hexmarks are taking some damage here.
Now this is the Skitarii Vanguard.
Okay.
We're going to go and try to take out the Lord.
Lord, yep.
You're still stealth, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
The Vanguard try to take down the Skorpekh Lord, and they do. That clears up Tack's deployment zone again and gives some target options to the Scorpius Dunecrawlers.
So everything from this tank is going to go into the Hexmarks, or Deathmarks.
Deathmarks, yep.
So how many shots do I get from the Bellicose cannon? Hitting on 3s because I did not move. At AP2. Wound or
They're
2s?
1 wound beasts.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Oh, they're light.
They are.
Stubbing.
Okay, stubber.
And then
Oh, the first Dunecrawler has killed the Deathmarks. Michael 2 is running out of units.
Scorpius Disintegrator is going to go with the Stubbers and with the missile launcher into the Mortals.
Okay.
It's going to take its energy cannon out of line of sight into the Lychguard.
Got it.
So then these are the Stubbers. We'll see what happens here first.
Let's do it.
I'm heavy. On 4s.
Got one past one. Got one.
Are they 1 wound each?
Yep.
And then the how many shots from the energy cannon?
Big. No plus.
4s.
Still 4 up.
Yep.
Pass all but 2.
So you kills 1.
No charges or fights for Tack here. He discards his secondary for command points. He is at 12 secondary points at present. 17-21 still in favor of Michael.
Start of my turn, I'm going to take up to 3 command points to your 2 command points.
Yep.
Michael pulls Cleanse and Extend Battle Lines. Does not score any primary points this turn. The Lychguard succeed at Battle Shock, and they bring back 3 models. Thank you, Canoptek Reanimator.
So I'm just going to go ahead and put 1 Immortal back, because that's fun.
He's got to get some kills here, and he's got to keep Tack from moving up the board.
No, they move 5.
He moves 5s. Yeah. So he go there.
Get on the objective.
Get on the objective.
Yep.
That's the goal.
Into the cover. Nice. What's their movement?
I just want them to be in there because I think I should be able to draw a line of sight. All right, so these guys auto advance. So the translocation shroud thing makes them so that they move in auto 12.
Okay. It's been fairly killing. Yep.
Shooting. So these guys are going to perform that action, the cleanse action. You're going to go over here into your Dragoon.
Okay.
I think I've got all but this guy here. Should be able to see. 5s, but lethal hits. 5s, nothing. Okay. And that's it. Oh, Royal Warden, sorry. Nope, missed both.
So I've got 3 ups. I make 1, down to 4.
4 remaining. Okay. Destroyers. All their shots going into here.
Sure.
The heavy destroyers.
Tack again using Incense Exhaust for 1 command point. That's going to give him stealth and cover on the Dunecrawler.
I got 3 shots, hitting on 3s and rerolling 1s because you're a vehicle.
Command reroll for Michael to reroll to wound. He's down to 1 for Tack and 2 for Michael.
So 2 go through, so that's 16.
12 damage.
12 damage, yep. So luckily that's the one that I applied the blessings to.
Yep.
He's alive with 3 wounds.
Cool. Now I'm throwing the regular destroyers into the breachers.
Spore of Frailty now to get +1 on the Catapult Destroyers. 1 command point left each player.
5s.
So 4 ups. So first one, he's alive with 1.
And second one. By the way, I'm just going to ice a guy, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's alive with 1. That's it. That's all you
nice.
did.
Charge phase. Orkan and Warriors into the squad over here. How about an 8?
So that is a good play.
Okay. Orikan, special ability, time is nigh. He triples his attacks and triples his strength.
Woohoo!
And all of his attacks are critical wounds, which he has devastating wounds on. So hitting on 3s. Drop 2.
Yep.
Which there's 3. So first one is 2,
He's
2,
dead.
5 damage.
He's dead.
Orikan just ate that chicken all by himself. He didn't even ask for help from the Royal Warden or the Warriors. Although I can see something kind of like running towards that objective. It kind of looks doofy and it's on stilts. It's screaming.
Huge turn for Michael. 5 for Extend Battle Lines, 3 for Cleanse. 24 secondary and 5 primary puts him at 29 to 12, 5, and 17 for Tack.
He's got oppressive control on those objectives. And let's see if I can unpuzzle the Necrons.
Okay, start of turn 4.
Which means
something crazy happens.
Whoop, And that is gone. The center objective's gone away. There are only 2 left, and Michael's Necrons are on both. So this is bad news, because now that's worth 8 points, and that's worth 8. I think they're both worth 8 points in the second in this turn, right?
Tech's using the objective that the destroyers are on as his acquisition target, and he's spending a command point to also make his home objective the valued acquisition. No extra command point for him. He's down to 1. Conqueror imperative to give everybody the assault keyword. He needs to push up and move. Tech has pulled engage at all fronts and defend stronghold.
We are going into movement. I'm going to advance this tank.
Yep.
So 15. It's going to just get me there.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn because it looks cooler.
It's all good. I don't.
Then I'm going to advance the Tech Priest. It'll go there. So then I'm going to advance these guys first.
Yep.
3.
Suddenly decide. Action.
So 12. Let the magic begin. Stilts McStilts face. He's going to go for Orikan.
Okay. Not with that roll, he won't.
Oh no, the Skatros Stilt Boy shooting fails.
The this unit here will go into that unit. That's the the Translucent Aquabus. It fails.
Excellent. This is the battle.
2 shots from the plasma.
Okay. Fine.
Jerk it. I'm not going to bother with the rest of the shooting. I am now tired of that unit. We will go with the Mega Unit. The Mega Unit of Breachers is going to go into those Destroyers.
Michael using Masks of Death on his Destroyers again, down to 1 command point, but the Destroyers are going to be -1 to shoot at. Oh, but he still takes down 4.
So one destroyer remains.
Okay. So what's going to happen here is the Belisarius Energy Cannon.
Yep.
Is going to split fire. It's going to go into the the Lychguard.
Stop it.
And then the missile launcher is going to go into the Destroyers.
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
then the small arms is going to go into the Immortals.
Okay.
Here we go with the Stubbers first.
Yep.
Oh no, he's splitting fire. Oh boy. Okay, sometimes it's okay, but most of the time it's not.
3 shots of the missile launcher going into the Destroyers.
Okay.
4s.
Yeah. Pass one.
Hit the Stubbers.
Yep.
As well as the Bellicose is going to go into the Immortals.
Okay.
The missile will go into here.
Okay.
Here's the missiles into the Destroyers.
Okay.
Because there's a 1 into another 1. 3. Please. Attack. My dice have gone cold. 3 Cognate Stubbers.
Yep. On
4s because and re-rolling the 1s.
nice. Berg. Oh, 3 up. Fail 2. 2 more draw.
Okay. And then the Belisarius Cannon.
Yep.
How many shots do I get?
+2. So whatever you roll, +2. Ah, look at that, Snake Eyes. Can I get a wow at home? Ice.
What did I do to deserve
The
all this?
ice cold dice on the snowy winter wonderland.
I hit once.
Excellent.
And then I wound. I do wound. AP2.
Kill it.
Okay.
Michael pops a Resorb and only 1 Destroyer comes back. That's not enough.
All right, so then going to charge phase. Cawl is going to charge in.
Oh no, Call's charge fails. Attack command rerolling still fails.
My dice went a little cold on me there for a bit.
Oh boy, howdy. That was not a lot of points for Tack. 3 on a gauge on all fronts, still has defense stronghold, and he's got 20 to Michael's 29.
I obviously have weathered again another storm from the Admech.
Michael has failed Battle Shock on his Destroyers. That is really big as we're in turn 4 and those objectives are worth 8 now. He only scores 8 on primary. Tack is still in this. Had he scored 16, I think this is over.
He fails Battle Shock. There is a glimmer of hope. A glimmer of hope so long as his dice don't go super hot and he doesn't wipe me off the table. Area denial. So
Excellent. Keep out of the middle, Mr. Man. We just have some fun, just a little bit. So this guy heals up to full.
Okay.
2 more Lychguard come back over here.
Yep.
2 more Immortals come back over here.
Yep.
and 1. So I just want to go like this.
Michael's game to lose here. He's got the ability to secure this victory with some smart movement. However, dice still tell stories.
Just continue.
Just
the beat,
tightening the noose, eh?
continue the beat down.
Tak overwatches the Lychguard and kills a couple.
Turning everyone
Warriors
goes around.
are going to make way for His Royal Highness. I don't even think he's royalty. This is a cool shot. Reanimator's going to advance for a whopping 5. He's just going to go woo right over to here.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the shooting phase. Let's start off with these destroyers are going to murk that tank. Tank, 1 lethal hit, 2s.
6s. Nope, not a single 6.
12 damage.
Does he blow up? Please do. That'd be a lot of fun.
No.
No explosions this
Bye-bye,
game. I'm so
tank.
sorry, Nick.
Bye-bye,
I'm
tank.
trying.
My warriors are going to shred those fellas in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 shots, hitting on 4s, lethal hitting. Whee! Get killed. And then the Royal Warden hits twice. Ooh, hits twice.
So 5 rounds. I'll make 1.
Nice.
And then the 6 at 4 ups. Of which, so you killed 3.
Cool.
The Vanguard have lost a couple of models.
The Immortals over here are going to fire into that. We'll start off the Plasmancer. 4d6. You are taking 2 mortal wounds on these fellas over here.
Okay. I still have my Phenol Pain. I make 1, so 1's got 2 wounds remaining.
Okay. And then the Immortals are firing into this target over here.
Oh, the Immortals have taken down one of the Cataphrons.
These are firing into Cawl. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Toughness, right?
Yes.
4 ups. I make 2. So the call goes from 10 wounds to 8.
The important one, Orikan versus funny-looking stilt boy.
Okay.
Destroyers charge Belisarius Cawl. The Lychguard are it as well.
This is the moment where I'm going to take your head and
Do you
put it
want
on a
to
stick.
save call for last?
Yeah, let's do this one over here. All right, you ready?
Man.
I am hitting the stilts of your stilt man. 2 attacks. Here it is, boxcars. Did anyone know?
That equals 5. How much damage?
That is 2d3.
Command reroll for damage to kill the Sidonian Skatros.
Kill the stilt man! Yeah! 5 damage. Yeah!
Good riddance. Goodbye.
Let's do the Lychguard next. I'm hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. This one.
All right. He has 4 wounds remaining for your destroyers there, buddy.
Overlord has 4 attacks.
You know what? He deserves
Hitting on 2s, 4s, strength 8. That's 1 devastating wound.
Of course it is. Damage 2, so he's got 2 left.
Yep. And then my heavy destroyer lord. You're below half strength.
Oh no.
I'm rerolling everything because I'm a destroyer.
Destroyers are getting +1 hit and wound from Spore of Frailty.
4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Actually hitting on 1s, but that's cool. 3s.
Oh, he's doing some serious work. And I think that's where we're at, folks. I think that's where the boys are going to call it with tempting target and area denial scored.
This Enginseer over here is going to walk over, grab Call's corpse.
Headless
Or what's
corpse.
up? No, grab his head.
Headless corpse. Head's
Oh,
going
right.
here.
Yeah. Yes. We'll
Tall
let you
tree.
decorate the little
Merry
head.
Christmas, everyone. When they said, come on down to play on for a game of 40K and 40M, I had no idea that a Necron victory was the present that Tak would gift me.
The Necrons feel very much like the gift that just keeps on giving. You kill a couple, they come back. You kill another couple, they come back.
What a swell fella.
They won't die.
Tak does get Defense Stronghold, but isn't going to get past 23, so with paint, your final score is going to be 57-33 in favor of Michael and the new Necrons.
Merry Christmas to everyone at home. It truly is a Necron Christmas.
tough loss, Tack. Some dice moments there for sure, but what a fantastic showing from both players. Congratulations on your victory, Michael, and thank you, gentlemen, both for a fantastic game. Special thanks again to ArcW for sponsoring this episode, and don't forget to sign up for the newsletter at the link below and get 10% off their services. And as always, a big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it for all of us here at the Play On Studio, folks. I've been JT, the voice of Play On, as always saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!
Michael, you are a blast to play. I will gladly play you again.
Whoa. More Victor dice? That's incredible. I'll just have to add this to my collection.
I was really happy with the Admech, the shooting, the ability to augment their shooting now with the Admech. Makes them really good. It was a lot of fun to play them.
Hey, Tack, how many do you have?
Oh, wow, Michael. Wow.
Have you ever thought about keeping some for yourself rather than giving them away, Tack? Ho, 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 ho. Get good, Tack. Ho, 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 ho.